is a play on the races of Evelon. We start our play in the Chaos Realm, a realm that's situated not above or below the human realm, but on a completely separate strain and reality of being. But it is connected to the world of Evelon. It is like a canvas where emotions are, and feelings and thoughts and fears are represented. In most places, it is a white canvas untouched by human mind, and it is here that we meet first denizen of Evelon, or of the Chaos Plane, a chaos in his true form. Chaos are not born looking like humans. They often have a reptilian look and are black and white, although often is not the case anymore. There are lots of impure chaos, who will have different colorations, such as brown or yellow, or different looks, like a dog or cat, which are frowned upon, but considering their commonality, not a sin or anything. This weakening of bloodlines is because chaos can breed with most anything. But there are a lot of commonalities between a chaos. Just not just anything can be a chaos. Chaos with legs and claws will often have double claws per toe or finger. So not just one, but two. They will also have multiple pairs of eyes. So not just one or two eyes, but maybe 6 or 12. But they do generally come in pairs. It seems that our chaos denizen friend here is quite upset about something, so we're not sure what. And this can be quite detrimental to humans because of the connection to the chaos plane and the human plane. You see, when a chaos becomes angry or upset, those feelings are reflected on the world of Evelon in ways that can be hard to imagine. It could be a cloudy day if the chaos is weak, but if the chaos is very strong and very upset, it could be something much more devastating, like a tsunami or hurricane. In the lands of Evelon, there is an earthquake happening in a city, and in the city is a seraphim. And the seraphim knows that when there's an earthquake, it's not just tectonic plate, it's got to be a chaos. So he goes from the lands of Evelon to the chaos plane to investigate. So we'll concentrate on the seraphim. Seraphim, when they're seen by humans, look like humans. They blend in quite well. They can be of any human race, so any color, creed, nationality, but there are commonalities between seraphim just as there are between chaos. A seraph will let off a very seraphim vibe. Most people are not in tune to these things, but if you are, you can tell just by the way they feel. You can even tell what god they work for, since there are 3 gods, and a seraphim does not, although is under all 3 gods, will work for one specifically. They also have blue eyes. They always have blue eyes, and usually they don't try to hide this, since they're fairly proud to be seraphim, working under the gods. It's usually quite a joy, unless they're fallen, and then they don't work for the gods anymore. They also have wings, but when they're in their human form, you can't see them. But otherwise, they have feathered wings that can come in all sorts of different colors. Black does not denote a fallen angel. They also have sticks up their... Seraphim do not have sticks up their butts. Just because they work for the gods and they're out trying to kill us does not mean they have sticks up their butts. A seraphim's job is to protect humans, and because chaos for humans, seraphim try to stop chaos. There are, of course, prejudices among seraphim and humans and whoever else that knows about the chaos that we're all destructive. No, this isn't true in all cases. There's a ring of truth to it, just like your ring of truth of sticks up their butts. They don't all have sticks up their butts, none. Anyway, back to the story. Our seraphim is here to stop the chaos, and although he's just a small thing, he does have his bully weapon, and so he is a threat to the chaos. So the chaos, not wanting to get his butt kicked, flees from the chaos plane and goes to the human plane. I'm just going to Chaos is gonna, stick out a little bit in a city, so he too has a disguise. So, our Chaos enters his human disguise so that he can blend in with human society, which is awesome. But for humans, it can be quite detrimental because, again, a Chaos's nature is often destructive. So if you run into a human Chaos, you might be in for trouble. So, if you want to know what a human Chaos often looks like, well, their eye color is often of the warmer tones, which are pretty rare for humans. So yellows, orange, red. These aren't always true. Some Chaos have different colored eyes. But if you meet a human with eyes of these colors, it is likely that they are Chaos. And like Seraphim, they have their own energy readings, so if it's chaotic and you can read these sorts of energy signals, you know to stay away from these people. Or maybe make friends, because you never know, they might be nice. So the Chaos is now safely in human realm, away from the Seraphim, and quickly blends into the crowd. Of course, after all that hubbub, he is feeling the hunger. But the thing about the hunger is it's not like human hunger. You're not hungry for a sandwich. If we try to give the hunger a sandwich, he is not satisfied. No, he needs something else. If the hunger is not fed, does not become satisfied, just like if a human does not feed their own hunger for food, they can die. But the thing about Chaos is if the hunger continues like this, he will go mad, often going on a rampage of some sort, and he will eventually die. So, the Chaos does not want to die. He wants to satisfy the hunger. And the only way to satisfy the hunger is the negative human emotions, which might be a reason why Chaos likes to cause trouble for humans, because when they upset humans, in whatever way that they upset them, then they can satisfy this hunger. But to collect emotions from humans is very difficult. And a lot of Chaos died very easily for a very long time. But a Chaos that is very well known as Sink, we won't speak his true Chaos name because that can be a dangerous thing. Another slave to that, created beings known as dwellers. And if you give the hunger a dweller to eat, he will be on his way. So, the Chaos is feeling the hunger, so he's going to go and look for a dweller. And there is a dweller in the crowd. And we'll talk a little bit about what he looks like. This is a dweller. Very hard to spot because they only have one form, unlike Seraphim and Chaos. And it is a very human-like form. So do not be mistaken, they are not human. They do not have emotions at all. Dwellers have a different energy reading than humans, just like Chaos and Seraphim, which is entirely different from Chaos and Seraphim again. They have purple eyes, always, and they can hide them with contacts, but again, purple eyes are usually a dead giveaway, but also humans can be born naturally with purple eyes, so it's not 100%, and they often wear purple clothes, and they look pretty damn good in them. Anyway, but this is not, 100% way, but Chaos are not fooled by the energy, by anything like a dweller does. Chaos can pretty easily find their food source. Dwellers also have a belt set. No, they don't. No, what did you write in this? And they're emo? They're not emo. Not all the time. They don't have human emotion. They are completely lacking emotion. Deadpan. They're not emotional beings. Although they do wish to become human, and they wish to have emotions. So they're often in the human plane, which is why he can find one where he did. So yeah, that's the dweller. They are not people, but they wish to be people. They have no emotions, and they're food to Chaos. And really, it's not so strange because they're not people. Chaos don't generally eat people. Some do. Non, you can't even write all this stuff because you're a jerk. Okay, anyway. The Chaos has noticed the dweller. But the dweller has also noticed the cat. And he does not want to get eaten, which is, understandable. So he, being connected to shadows, because dwellers have an affinity for shadows, decides to disappear in them. So he quickly shadow shifts, and runs away. And Chaos is left with the hunger, which is off the little stick for it. Where did that go? Wait for it. There he is. So the Chaos leaves to go and find another dweller to eat. And usually they eat them in their Chaos form, but not always. But it looks a lot less scary when a giant lizard is eating a person and not a person eating a person. When you don't know the species. But now that you know the races, it won't look that weird. Haha! Anyway, that's the end. I kind of went off script because it's long and annoying. Also, I just want to add in a little extra here. Sorry, had to go grab the toy. This looks an awful lot like Haru, creepy, for real. See? Notice the frill but it's all red and stuff. So I've decided that this is Haru's dad, who can't catch dwellers. And then he met this cute little dog, and they became good friends. And then she was like turning around. Maybe she dropped the soap. I don't know. Anyway, some censorish sort of things happened. And then Haru was born. So that's why he's brown and yellow and impure, because his dad's a little jerk. And he's really good at finding dwellers, because he's got a good sense of smell. For real. Alright. That's it, my snoot. That's it for the bonus, and that's it for the play. It's alright. It's not great. I'm not going to say it's great. But thanks for watching, you guys.